What's good, my lovely peoples? It's your main man Solace here, the humble servant of the life. Today I want to do this video called How Was the Pyramids of Giza Built? But before I get into that video, I want to address a few contradictions that have been placed on me. Now, I've contradicted myself in no way, but people search for contradictions, and you know the saying, seek and you shall find. So, I want to address the contradictions. And truly, this is the reason why people are not learning. Searching for contradictions instead of trying to get a full understanding of a thing. But let me address it. Now, everybody knows I say the sperm is the spirit and the egg cell is the body. Now, a brother told me, he said, I'm with you that the sperm is the spirit, but the egg is the body makes no sense, being as though a chicken's egg cracks and the chicken comes out. Now, I know some of y'all are thinking, yeah, that's a hell of a good question, but it's truly not. He just didn't give himself a chance to think about what he said. Now, first of all, we're not chickens, but that's not good enough. So let me address it to him so he fully grasps. Now, the egg shell is not the egg. So when the egg shell cracks, the chicken comes out. Now, if that egg wasn't fertilized and you crack the shell, an egg will come out. But if the egg is fertilized and you crack the shell, a body comes out, a chicken's body. So like I said, the egg is the body, the sperm is the spirit. It's sad when you think the eggshell is the egg. So you say dumb shit like, oh man, the egg... Listen, man, let me go to the next one. Now, another brother inboxed me and said, you said the earth is an organ. Then you said it's an egg cell. And then you said it's yolk. Okay. Organ and an egg cell and yolk is all the same thing. Please think. See, an organ would be the womb and other things in the body. The womb is not an actual thing. It is the many things that make up what we call the womb. So the womb is like a continent. Now, an egg cell is an organ. But that's the problem with people. People don't have enough knowledge. So then they say dumb things. Mind you, egg is yolk. And the egg is an organ. So where did I contradict myself? Now you could say, no, an egg ain't an organ. And that's because you probably think there's only 8 or 9 organs. You only know the main organs. But just do some research. Go talk to a doctor. Do something. But at the end of the day, the egg cell is a part of an organ. So please, get some understanding. Now, people keep saying, Solace, you said don't read books, but you sell books. You write books. I don't understand. Okay, let me address this once and for all. First thing, when I told y'all not to read books, did y'all stop reading books? No, y'all still read books. So I gave y'all a book to read, since this is how y'all choose to learn, since y'all choose not to pay me no mind. So I give y'all what y'all want, how y'all want to learn. then you say I'm contradicting myself. I didn't come with a book teaching, saying don't read books. I came with no books. I said, you're not going to get knowledge from no book. You get knowledge from the life. Now, somehow they took that for me saying don't read books. Mind you, I never said don't read books. I said I read books. But people just say I said anything that I didn't say. Now, I'm so cold-blooded with the knowledge, I'll act like I said it. And you see, I addressed it like I did say it. But I didn't say that. Now, on another note, a bunch of the people that watch me told me to write it in a book. So y'all are like lost. I don't know what's wrong with y'all and y'all brains, but y'all gotta think a little bit. Now, this is the last one I'm gonna do. I had a bunch written down, but now that I'm doing them, they are just dumb. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I'm not gonna even say y'all. I'm going to just say the people that ask me these things, I don't know what's wrong with them. But maybe out of all of y'all that watch me and follow me, maybe some of y'all can help those that ain't grasping, because I don't understand what's wrong with them. Now, this last brother, he said, this is a recent one. He said, you can't use nothing that I teach in everyday life. Now, just 3 days ago, a young, beautiful spirit, a young lady, she put up a post. She said, thank you, Solace. I did like you said. I unplugged my washing machine and my dryer, and I only plugged them in when I used them. And I saved $50 on my bill. Now, I said to do more than that, but I guess I'm the only two she chose to try. And she got immediate results in her everyday life. So when you say the things I teach you can't use in your everyday life, it ain't that. It's you not applying it or you're not focused. But every video you can apply to your life. I just don't know what's the problem with certain people's brains. Now, what I said was you can unplug your microwave, toaster, the things you don't use all day. You use your toaster in the morning, but then for the rest of the day you don't. And it's plugged in and you're being charged for it. Same with your microwave. A lot of y'all might not even use your microwave but 4 times a week. But you keep it plugged in and it's charging you. So I simply said, plug the things in when you're using them and unplug them when you're not. Meaning instead of cutting the microwave off, unplug it. And you'll save on your bill. My bill was $30 when I did these things. She tried 2 of the many things I said, and she saved $50 on her bill immediately. So you can use the things I say in the life. I did a bunch of videos. I did videos on money. I don't know what's wrong with people. But anyway, let me get into this video called The Pyramids. Matter of fact, I'm not going to even waste my time. I'm going to just tell y'all like this. When they built the pyramids, they didn't stack the blocks up from the ground up. Because scientists are trying to figure out, how did they lift the blocks to build the pyramids? Being as though they didn't have the technology to do that. Now, if you have the mind to build the pyramids, but you don't have the mind to build the technology to do it, that's just dumb. Think about that. Person has the mind and the know-how to build the Twin Towers, but they don't know how to build a crane. It's dumb. This is how they think. Dumb. I don't understand. But anyway, none of that matters because the blocks weren't lifted. Why would you lift blocks? See, what they did was dug a hole as deep as the pyramids is in height. On hilly, unleveled ground. So you dig a hole on unleveled ground. Let's say the pyramids are 400 feet high. So you dig a hole in the ground 400 feet deep. Then you don't have to lift stones. You just drop them in. You build the skeleton of whatever the inner design is in metal, and then you just drop the stones in the goddamn hole. Like, truly think for a minute on that. You lower the stones in. You build it from the top down. Or better yet, you build it from on top of it. Because you have to remember, if this is the ground, in between my two fingertips is the hole that goes, let's say, right here. The people are standing right here. You just drop the stone in to those below. You lower people in, and then you drop the stones in after they build the innards. And it's a simple thing. Then the ground that's around it automatically becomes a ramp. Automatically. Once you dig the hole and you start dropping stones in, you automatically get a ramp. Now, I could go more into detail, but I don't feel like it because it's becoming a waste of time. People are not learning. Y'all too caught up in the other things. Y'all need to start doing y'all ritual, man, so y'all can get back to the life, man. Y'all got to evoke the spirit of the life back into you, man. It's the only way. Because y'all are lost. Like, truly, deeply lost. And I don't understand why. But it's your main man, Solace, man. Peace and love and all that good groovy stuff. Oh, boy.